So the vaccine is close, but only a little more than half the country says they'll get it. For many, the hesitance comes from how quickly it's been developed. Alexa Helwig talked to doctors about that tonight. She's outside UC Medical Center. What they have to say, Alexa.
Paula, well, UC Medical Center will be one of the first hospitals in the state of Ohio to distribute this COVID-19 vaccine. Now, it was developed in just a matter of months, leading to some safety questions. So I asked doctors here in the tri-state tonight, should people trust it? Take a listen to what they had to say.
276,000 people in the United States have died from COVID-19, and case numbers in the tri-state are higher than ever before. But there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Instead of walking, we're sprinting. And so we could do this all the time, but it takes resources.
UC's Dr. Carl Fichtenbaum says billions of dollars were spent in a short amount of time to develop the vaccine. The process is moving quickly, leading people to ask if it can be trusted. Hamilton County Public Health says no phase was skipped in the process.
The reason this is faster is because all of those have been able to be done in parallel. And so neither step of the process has been compromised. They've just all been done in parallel rather than sequentially.
Tens of thousands of people have volunteered to get the vaccine in phase 3 of the trial.
There's going to be in the neighborhood of like the first 4 vaccines, 160,000 people.
And that number is significantly higher than most vaccines that get approved. Jarrell Marshall volunteered to get one of the first doses.
I reached out to a friend of mine who's a doctor, and he said, hey, African Americans are disproportionately affected, but they're very underserved in the study.
A recent study by the COVID Collaborative shows only 14% of Black Americans trust the vaccine is safe.
Will Black people and African Americans take this vaccine? You bet. Why? Because people like me are going to spend time talking to them, explaining it to them.
Every doctor I know wants to be first in line. That should tell you a lot.
And Dr. Fagans continued to tell me tonight that that personal experience and personal opinions from doctors matter to a lot of people, and that's another reason why they want to get this vaccine. Now, Jarrell Marshall, who I talked to in this story, he's taken part in this vaccine trial. He does not know yet if he has gotten the placebo or the actual vaccine again in this trial. For now, we are live at UC Medical Center. Alexa Helwig, Local 12 News.
All right, thanks, Alexa. Yeah, it's just a learning curve for all of us, isn't it? An FDA committee is going to meet Thursday about granting Pfizer's emergency request. Then the FDA itself will make a decision. The goal is to ship the vaccines within days of that decision.